If you're a mouth breather, you're not going to like this film.
What's up, guys? My name is Spencer with Suspenseful Productions, and this is Zach from The College Woodworker.
What's going on, guys?
Today we're reviewing A Quiet Place, directed by John Krasinski and starring John Krasinski and Emily Blunt.
So this film takes place, it kind of drops you off in the middle. It kind of starts off at 89 days from this point that happened within this movie. We're not really quite sure because it just says 89 days. And it goes right into a scene where they're in a pharmaceutical, like a pharmacy store?
Yeah, they were looking for aspirin or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it takes you right into this, they take that thing from it. You're in a quiet place.
Oh god, he was a kid.
That dog would not survive this movie.
No. Something pivotal happens, which rushes you 400 days into the future from that 89 days.
And you see how they react after that happened, how they continue to live and strive in this society where they have to be as silent as possible. And that's one of the best parts about the movie, is seeing how they adapt to survival.
It seems like they have a network of like sand that they put between each of these roads, and they're kind of laying it all out to where they can get from town to town to kind of pick up supplies as they go.
As quiet as possible.
As quiet as possible.
Without stepping in the woods, breaking twigs, leaves.
So the cinematography in this has to be A+. It seems like they're always changing up the shots and getting right up into your face during the shots, which kind of gives you a little bit of anxiety and it kind of keeps you interested and focused into the movie. I really look for that when I'm watching these films, especially with something where it's so quiet and they're using sign language. You really kind of need to pick up on the actors' facial expressions and all the close shots and the wide shots and everything like that.
And something that can't be undermined is the sound design.
The sound design, yes. Especially
when it cuts from everyone else to the deaf girl, it goes completely silent. And that like, builds the tension up.
Yeah, and you're like, what the fuck? And I don't know about you, but it just started making me sweat. And then I just heard the guy in front of me. He started breathing everywhere. And I'm telling you, this movie is not for mouth breathers. I started cracking up. My girlfriend started cracking up as well. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was bad.
I was fascinated by the concept of this movie. And the trailers are very smart not to give away too much information. They didn't show the monsters. They didn't, go too much into the exact plot of what was happening. But they told you just enough to get everyone interested. And by the looks of our theater, it was packed.
Yes,
there
it
were,
was.
a few seats left?
Yeah, and as we're recording this, it's Sunday night at, 10:30?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw the 7:30 show, and we were all the way in the front, like second row from the very front. We were looking up the entire time.
My neck still hurts.
It's like the audience in the theater went quiet the entire movie. Like, I've never been in a theater so quiet before.
Oh, yeah. It gets to certain points of this this movie where it gets like completely silent. So you hear mouth breathers.
I heard someone's phone vibrate like 10 rows up.
Yep.
They like over-dramatized the loud sounds, like the waterfalls.
Yeah, there weren't like a lot of pop-out scares.
Yeah.
There were a couple.
There was, but like it was classy.
There was that fake jump scare with the raccoon or squirrels or whatever they were.
That was fucking freaky.
It was a little bit.
Rats and then the raccoon got taken.
He just got stomped on. Another thing I really liked was that you grow attached to these characters and you don't even hear their voice until close to the end of the movie. All you do is hear very light whispering and you hear sign language.
And a lot of this. Yeah, I thought the performances were pretty good in that. Another thing that I took out that was a really big positive was the creativity. The networks of all the sand that they had going between these different portions of, I guess, his farmland maybe. They had booby traps kind of all over the farm.
The rock. That's spoilers.
Yeah, we don't want to put spoilers on this.
I was going to say the rockets, but that's a little spoilery.
They'll figure out what the rockets are.
The score was actually pretty good too.
No, I love the music. The music was great. There was violins. It was beautiful.
Yeah, like you know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about. That's why I'm going to leave it to the audio guy.
It was pretty quiet for most of the movie, but they did add it, in transitioning from scene to scene and to also help convey emotion of how you should feel in certain situations.
Let's just get into the negatives. Let's just go to the negatives. I don't have any negatives.
Oh, bullshit.
What?
You don't have any negatives.
No negatives.
It's a flawless movie.
I thought so.
Wow.
Did you have any negatives?
The fucking kids.
What's wrong with the kids?
They make stupid ass decisions.
But they add to the plot of the whole story, Spencer.
Yeah, because if they weren't here, we wouldn't have a movie.
Well, okay, so out of the 400 and whatever days, they made 2 bad decisions. I'm not going to say what they were, but they made 2 bad decisions.
It was more than 2.
It was 2. What we just did there, that was good. That was real. That was raw. That was raw. Yeah.
This pullout game wasn't strong.
No, it wasn't. Why would you have a baby in a post-apocalyptic thing where you can't even make any sound? You can't even take a dump in the forest without this creature coming to eat you. Just gonna have a baby.
Yeah, the one thing that makes noise 24/7.
Yeah. The box that they put him in, the oxygen mask. I never thought I'd be so afraid of a corn silo. I'm just gonna say that. In closing, what do you think about the movie?
It was well executed. All the performances were really good. I had a few problems with some decisions that mostly the children made, but other than that, it was very well done.
Yeah, that is
very well
fair.
made.
You have to have one problem besides the monster, in my opinion. I enjoyed the kids.
Yeah,
kids
kids
were
are the
nice.
problem.
They're always the problem.
Always.
Yeah, I thought the movie was pretty good. I was actually going into this thinking it was going to be a long, dragged-out film that was just going to be completely silent the whole time, which it is for about 2/3 of the movie. But they keep you involved, and they keep a little bit of skin in the game. It's you kind of start getting emotionally attached to some of these characters, and you're like, oh shit, what's going to happen to this guy? Why is he going through that cornfield? Don't go through that cornfield, man. That's where the monster is.
I thoroughly enjoyed the movie, and I give it a 7.5. What would you give it, Zach?
Yeah, based off of all the audio, the score, cinematography, and different camera angles, I'd probably give this this movie. It's so unique. Probably an 8. All right, guys. So that's what we thought about this movie. If you guys get a chance, go out there, check out the movie. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Hit a like. It always helps this channel out to get more views. Oh, okay. See you, Tucker. He's gonna get eaten by the monster.
Yeah, because he was very loud through this whole review.
Yes, he was. But again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.